very good evening to all the members of this town. My name is Krishna and I'm here to give you advice on how you can shape this boom to be in your favor. It is very important that we take special interest in this boom because if we're careful, we can improve conditions in the slow term. And if not, we would end up with a really huge amount of loss. And I'm sure that none of you would want to face a loss, right? This boom is a natural gas boom, a primary sector boom, which means it will have many positive and negative impacts on the economy that are essential and can cause a really huge effect on all industries and people's lives. Firstly, I would like to talk about the significant adverse effect onto the environment. According to research, this process requires drilling on the Earth's surface, which means that over a period of time, this land will become dry and useless for agriculture. Also, it could result in a negative health effect. The residents around these hydraulic fracking plants may also suffer from health problems, and rivers around these farms may get polluted due to improper waste management by the firms set up. Therefore, I think the government should use environmental protectionist policy, which could include taxing the firms depending on the amount of damage they do to the environment. This would also have several run-on effects, like improving the image in public, which would result more votes in the next election. Additionally, it could result in a decrease in the price of natural gas and reduction in PLC (publicly limited companies) investment, which means less tax. Another reason why the government should take this action is because from research we have found out that most of the workers working in quickly village where there is a large industry don't mind 2 hours of drive because they prefer to live in the countryside environment with fresh air and clean safe living. Which means that if we cause significant harm to the environment, they will be very disappointed, which means that they will take severe action or be forced to leave. This run-on effect would cause the government to use another policy since it would not be beneficial for the government to lose investment. Consequently, the government should use the supply-side policy in order to decrease taxes and make it cheaper for firms to set up. This will ensure that the levels of investment remain at a stable position. This step is vital, since the revenue coming into the government majorly consists of taxes from large firms. Thus, it would not be beneficial if many PLCs decide to leave. Like always, this will also have a run-on effect, which is high employment, so the government's unemployment costs would go down. However, the government would face unemployment in other sectors of business, especially the tertiary sector in Piccoli Village, since the workers would easily find jobs available close by or even start up their own business due to the huge increase in population. Therefore, increasing infrastructure would be another excuse to increase employment. I know this because of the employment rate in this country compared to a country like Thailand is really low. Therefore, the government should really work on this point in order to improve the economy. Another point to be given attention is the lack of facilities and the small infrastructure in Slota. For this, I strongly suggest the government to use some money and enlarge facilities like police force, housing, and most importantly, education. Education is the most important issue in my point of view because it is the source of more experience and qualified labor. I would recommend you to gain more space for roads to reduce traffic and build more home, homes. The reason I'm saying this is because this boom will attract more people, which means we will need more of these facilities. This will ensure that we take strong control over this boom.